welcome back to Lizard Studios. Today we are going to finish our decorative weaving that we started last week and we didn't finish. We're going to be using complementary colors to finish that up, and I'm going to show you how to put really nice little pom-poms at the bottom, and you're going to see how to finish that really well. So let's gather our materials for today. Okay, here we go. Today we don't need that many materials. All we need to do is work so we could finish this, okay? So today you're gonna need sellotape, you're gonna need a pair of scissors, and you're gonna need your loom, the one that we made last week on a shoe box. Remember, we made incisions into the shoe box, okay? And then we put the warp thread, the one that goes up and down, all right? And then we start weaving the thread that goes from left to right, and it's called the weft thread, okay? I didn't finish this one last week, so we're gonna finish it today, all right? Now remember, your loom could be any type of box, the top of the box, the actual box, okay? So you just invent whatever you need. We also said last week, and I'm gonna show you here, that you could use either a needle for your weaving, or you could use a toothpick. I have one here, see? That it was actually a longer pick. I cut it, and then I actually not glued, but I taped the yarn to it, and like that I could weave back and forth, okay? But today I'm using a needle, okay? So I already used two complementary colors, purple and yellow. Now I'm going to be using the other two complementary colors that I chose, blue and orange. So I'm going to begin first with the blue, and then I'm going to go to the orange, okay? So let's see. I am going to first I'm going to measure my yarn again. Remember how we measure the yarn? What we do is we take, I can't find the beginning of this yarn. There we go. Okay, so what we do is we take the yarn in our hand, we extend the hands, okay? And we cut. And that's going to be quite enough yarn. Then what we do, I'm going to put this here so you could see it, is put the sellotape. I take sellotape, and the end I am going to fold just like this. You see? Fold it just like this. Make a triangle. All right? And I'm going to put it through the needle. There we go. Voila. Now, I'm going to take the end of the thread, and I am going to make a knot on the other end right here. There we go. The excess I am going to cut off and make it disappear. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to start weaving. Let me remind you how to do this. I'm going to put this right here so you could see it, and let me remind you how to do it. When we get to the end, we're gonna go around the warp thread, okay? And then we're gonna do the opposite. If this one went on the bottom, we're gonna go on the top. Top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. Or, and then we're gonna pull. We're not gonna pull too much because then the weaving is gonna look bad. We're going to leave it, we're gonna let it breathe, okay? Leave it loose a little bit. Then if I'm on the bottom, I'm gonna go around, and I'm gonna go back. See, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. I'm gonna pull to the side, and see, here I start with the blue. And I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna finish the blue. Just watch. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sort of a triangle here, and then I'm gonna make another triangle on the other side. Okay, so watch what I do. I am going to weave again using the same concept, under, over, but I'm just going to go all the way to the middle, and I'm not gonna continue. I am going to go back. Now watch this. Okay, now I did a little bit here. Now I'm going to go back, and look what I'm going to do. I'm gonna do two less. Why not? And I am going to finish the thread like that. I'm not going to pull. See, I'm going to go back and forth here. Maybe it's gonna be like a box and not a triangle, but it's okay. I'm just gonna make a different shape. Now, I made it all the way to here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take another color. What is the opposite color of blue? Orange. It's complementary color. And I'm gonna take a piece like I always do from one arm, one hand to the other hand. Cut here. Okay, and first I'm gonna tie it. I'm gonna make a little knot here. I didn't leave too much space, so I'm gonna have to just deal with the no space zone. There we go. Okay, I did good. I did good. Good job. Good job. Okay, and now I take my sellotape again. See? I take my needle. Okay, and now I am going to continue with the orange, okay? And I'm gonna do the same, these little three right here. Or you know what? I'm gonna make it go this way, and you're gonna see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it longer because I want the colors to go one into the other. And I'm gonna show you how to do that. So I'm just gonna make this here a little bit longer. I'm gonna stop right here, and I'm gonna go back. Remember, always the opposite. And when you get to the end, you go around. And you're gonna see what I'm gonna do, okay? So here we leave a spot that we need to fill in with another color. And I'm gonna finish this whole thread, okay, in the same color all the way to the bottom. So just watch. Okay, and now that I'm finished with my thread, my orange thread, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some purple, okay, and I'm gonna continue with the purple, and let's see how that goes. Let's see. So I take the purple from one arm to the other, remember, and I cut. Take some sellotape. Okay, and now I tie to the end the two pieces of yarn at the end right here. And I'm going to continue with the purple. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna continue this whole side, but I'm gonna go all the way to the end, all right? So it could be the same as this side right here, all right? So let's see. If I'm at the end, I go around it. Okay, and now I see that I only have space to go back one more time. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to tie the next yarn right here, which is going to be the yellow one, okay, which is the one that we have to use, the complementary color of this one and the one that we have used less, okay? So let me take some yellow. Now the end is really difficult because there's less space to work in. So all you have to do is be patient. Okay, be patient and try your best. And now we have finished with the purple. What I'm gonna do is I am going to go around the here and down. Okay, see? And I am going to, I'm gonna put the knot down. Okay, so it's tight there. And I'm going to begin right here. You see? I'm gonna begin right here. I'm gonna go around also one more time here, just to make it hold on to the edge. The yarn holds onto the edge. And look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go below and over. And this is very important because what you have to do is you have to go between the two threads that you have here. You have to go around it. Okay, you have to go down and then you have to go and do the opposite. Just like a weaving, just like that. Okay, so above it, around the edge, below it, and then I'm gonna go to the next one and I'm gonna go down. So let me pass and go down, and then I'm gonna go up this way. Because I don't want to leave any holes in my weaving. You see? And now I'm gonna do the same thing. If this one is below, this one's over, over, under. And now look at this. I left here a little place, see, that had nothing in it. So now I'm gonna go with the yellow thread 2 times. See, and to make this tight, to hold it onto something, I'm gonna go between these 2 blue ones right here. I'm gonna go around there, okay, to make the weaving tight. And I'm gonna do it one more time in between the blue and the yellow. This one's above, below, and now between this blue and this blue, and I go down, down, above, below, above, below. And you know what, guys? I'm finished with the weaving. Look at this. See? So now I made here 3 different shapes. It's kind of abstract, the whole weaving, and it just looks really, really nice. So let's start finishing it up. Okay, here at the end, what you have to do is a knot. So you make a hoop like this, a loop. You go through it once, you go through it twice, and you make it tight. Okay, make it tight, make a little knot right there, tight knot. So like that you could cut it off, okay? Just like this. And now I'm going to show you how to take your weaving out of your box, okay? So what you need to do, that I forgot to tell you at the beginning, is have a stick ready, okay? Any type of stick will do, all right? So let me show you. Okay, so I have a stick. A piece of wood from outside, from anywhere that you could find a piece of wood, you could use. Or if you don't have a stick, you could use a pencil, okay? And that will be fine to take your weaving out. So here's what we're going to do. First thing, we're gonna make some pom-poms, okay? And we're gonna make them in blue, because blue is like the middle color right here. And I think that we should make it in blue and just give it that, you know, that light feel and that nice feel to it. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right here and I'm gonna show you how to make the pom-poms, okay? This is very simple. All you have to do is you have to measure, okay? You have to measure like the palm of your hand to the fingertip, like this, okay? You measure that much, all right? And then you're gonna do 4 times. 1, you're gonna put 4 of those, 2, 3, and 4, okay? And you're gonna cut here, all right? Now you're gonna take this and look at what you're going to do. You're gonna take your box and you see these little hoops right here. Okay, these are the hoops that hold up your weaving, okay? So what you're gonna do is the following. You're gonna introduce these through the little hoops. Let me see, yes, through here. All right, you're gonna take it out, take this out, and put your weaving through it. I mean your thread, your blue thread. And what are we going to do? Just a knot. Just like that, you see? Perfect. Now, what are we gonna do at the end? We're going to cut, 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 cut. All right, and that's it. And you're gonna do the same for all of them. So just watch me. Now here at the end I have two, and what I want to do is I want to put it through both of them, okay? So I'm going to put it through here and I'm going to put it through here, okay? Just to make the whole weaving stable and for it not to fall apart, okay? So I'm going to make that tight and just cut the ends. Perfect. So now half of my weaving is out. You see that? Okay. It's awesome, right? So now we have to put the weaving on our stick to make it hang. So just watch. I'm gonna take the top off one at a time. I'm gonna push down and I'm gonna put the stick through it, okay? So I'm gonna go forward and back, forward and back. I take the next one off and I put it back. Just like this. I stick it through, being very careful. And stick it through the next one, being very careful, okay? So the next one, being careful, and the last one, being very careful. And now I take the box. I could use the box for another weaving. You could use the box for another weaving. And now we put the weaving in the stick. Okay, so now all we have to do is make this hang by somewhere. So what I'm going to do is, like the orange and the blue are in the middle, I am going to put orange or an orange string at the top so it could hang by there, okay? So just watch. I'm going to measure it, okay? And just make a knot here. So I cut the excess here. I cut the excess here. I turn it around and I cut all the excess that I have. This is my studio, so at the end of every lesson I clean it, so that's why I throw things, okay guys? It's actually really clean, my floor. So anyways, so we are finished! Yay! Don't you just love our weaving? I love it. I think it's wonderful. I think you just learn how to make an abstract weaving with different shapes, with these complementary colors, and it is just amazing. And you're gonna be able to hang it up, share with somebody, give it to somebody as a present for the birthday, Mother's Day, Father's Day, or whatever you want, okay? So enjoy it, guys. Let's review what we have done. First, we made a loom, and we put the warp thread. Remember, the warp thread goes up and down, okay? And then we made the weft thread that goes left and right, all right? And we made our weaving. I showed you how to make shapes inside your weaving for it to be nicer, and now all you have to do is enjoy it. So I hope you like this lesson. I hope you enjoy it and you share it, and I will see you next week in the next lesson. Bye bye.